Hello and welcome to the video tutorial for the Alberta Watercourse Crossing Inventory, or ABWCI app. Today I will be walking you through the app and showing you how to complete the survey form on the app. Please note that this video was recorded on an Android device, so while the layout of the app may look slightly different on your device, the content of the app and the form is the same. To get started using the ABWCI app, you will need to download the app. To do this, search for ABWCI on your respective app store. After downloading the app, you will need to register as a new user so you can log in. Once you click on Register as a new user, you will be asked to enter in an email and password as well as your name. Once this is completed, you will need to verify your email by clicking on the link sent to your email. When you are registering, please ensure you are in cellular service or connected to Wi-Fi so that you can verify your account. Depending on your affiliation, whether you are from a stewardship group, a company, or a government official, you may need to have your tier access changed. The tiered access is as follows: Tier 1, Data Manager Account; Tier 2, Government Employee Account; Tier 3, Non-Government Account, which is for stewardship groups, industry groups, recreational groups, etc. Tier 4, the Detailed Assessment Account. Tier 5, the Citizen Science Account. To change your tiered access level, please email aep.wccrossing@gov.ab.ca with your affiliation and requested tier. Individual citizen scientists should not need to change their access. Once this is all completed, you will be able to log into the app. Once you have completed the login, you will see two additional tabs at the bottom of your screen. One is the Inspections tab, and the other is the About Us tab. The About Us tab houses a variety of links to resources to help you complete a survey. First, there is a link to the PDF version of the user manual. This manual provides details and pictures for how to complete a survey and what kind of questions are being asked. There are also links to the WCP website and the AWC3 website. Finally, there is information provided on how to report a compliance complaint with the associated phone numbers. The Inspections tab will allow you to view any surveys you have completed but not yet submitted, or to begin completing a new survey at a site. On the inspection screen, you will see three buttons at the top of the page. The first top button, the plus symbol, is to begin a new survey. Clicking this button will open a new survey at your current location. The next button is the submission button, or the play button, and that will submit all the surveys you have completed in their entirety to the data dashboard. The last button, the delete button, denoted with a garbage can, will delete all the surveys you have completed and have in your queue. Once you have completed some surveys, they will be visible on the queue on the Inspections tab. The colored buttons below each survey are similar to the top buttons, but apply only to that specific survey, not to all the surveys in the queue. The yellow exclamation point button denotes that not all of the mandatory fields on the survey have been filled out. Clicking on the button will allow you to edit the survey and complete the missing fields. The green play button submits the individual survey, and the red garbage can button deletes that survey permanently from the queue. Now I will walk you through how to complete a survey. When you first open the survey, you will notice there are blue information icons placed throughout the survey which have definitions and pictures associated with that particular data field to provide you with any help you may need. To begin, you will see a site ID field. If the crossing has an ID, you can enter it here. If you do not know what the ID is, you can leave this blank. Next, you will answer what crossing type is present. The options for this question are bridge permanent, bridge temporary, culvert single, culvert multiple, log fill, ford, suspended, reclaimed, or no crossing present. This question is required to be answered in order to submit a survey. Next is the erosion category. Depending on how you answer the initial question, more questions may be auto-generated for you to answer. The first required question is there evidence of erosion at the site? You can either select yes or no. If you select no, that is the end of the section. This question is required to be answered in order to submit the survey. If you select yes, 2 questions will be auto-generated. The first question is to identify the source of erosion. You will be able to select multiple answers from the following list: bank slump, bridge deck, ditch, ditch gully, false ditch, fill slope, road surface, and stream, sediment, or scour pool. The second required question is to quantify the level of erosion that is present. You can choose from low or high/unsatisfactory. The next section is the structural problems section. Here, you will be asked if there are any problems with the crossing structure. You can select yes or no for this question. If you select no, that is the end of the section. This question is required to be answered in order to submit the survey. If you select yes, you will be asked a follow-up question identifying the specific issues with the crossing. You will be able to choose any of the following: the culvert is crushed or bent, the culvert is blocked from debris or damage, the culvert is hanging above the stream, there are multiple culverts present, the bridge or crossing has collapsed, the bridge deck has holes in it, the stream banks surrounding the ford are too steep or collapsing, the stream at the crossing is blocked by debris causing pooling water or flooding, the stream at the crossing is blocked by beaver activity causing pooling water or flooding, the water depth is too low at ford compared to the rest of the stream, or the suspended or reclaimed crossings are still active or in use. The next section is the remarks section. Here you will be asked for the overall crossing condition. You may choose from poor, fair, or good. When answering this question, think about the data you have provided above and also compare this crossing to other crossings you may have seen in the area. This question is required to be answered in order to submit the survey. There is also a comment section where you can type in anything else you deem necessary to the survey. Please note this is limited to 250 characters, so ensure the information you are typing is important and pertinent to the site. Finally, there is a section for photos of the site. You will need to provide 4 required photos based on the labels and the information found by clicking on the blue information icon. The first photo is a photo of the stream. Be sure to include the banks of the stream in your photo and the substrate of the stream if possible. The second photo is of the crossing. Try to fit the whole crossing in the photo if possible. The third is a photo of both the stream and the crossing. Be sure to show how they relate to one another in the more general area of the site. The fourth photo is for any sediment issues present. If there are no sediment issues, you can take a photo of the road surrounding the crossing. There are an additional 4 slots for photos of anything you deem to be important to the survey. And that is the completion of the survey form. Once you have completed a survey and filled out all the required fields, you can save your survey using the Save icon at the top of the screen. Pressing the Save icon will also prompt you to fill out any missing data fields. Remember, you cannot submit a survey to the data dashboard unless all required fields are filled out. Required fields are denoted with asterisks throughout the survey. It is also important to note that if you simply push the back button and not the Save icon, your data/survey will not be visible in your queue or the Inspections tab. Once you have pressed the Save icon and all data fields are filled out, the app will take you back to the Inspections tab, and you should see your survey in the queue. From there, you can upload the survey to the data dashboard using the green Play button underneath the survey. Please ensure you are in cellular service or connected to Wi-Fi when uploading surveys. If you have multiple surveys in your queue from a day out in the field, you can submit them all using the gray Play button at the top of the page. Thank you for watching this tutorial video and using the ABWCI app to collect crossing data. If you have any comments or questions about the WCP program or the app, please go to the About Us page on the app and you can find contact resources there. Thank you.